Welcome. In this channel, we want to understand paths. We want to understand how paths are paved, and we want to understand the motivations behind these paths. And when we refer to paths, we are referring to products, we are referring to various beautiful careers that are built right in front of us. And in this modern age where we are a global community and there are opportunities knocking at our door every single day, how do we identify relevant opportunities? How do we identify and make use of these opportunities? So what we have identified is there's no shortage of opportunities, and neither is there any shortage in people who have accomplished loads in given these conditions. So we want to get all of this information and get all of this information in an information dense way. So in order to do that, we have come up with a system. The system takes into consideration three critical pieces of information given a career or a product. First is the system that career or product is based on. By system, we mean in which area is the career or product developing value. When you develop value, when you create value, you invariably create wealth. Now, we want to understand these systems in particular so that people can make use of this information. Once we have the systems in mind, we next move on to the motivation and we move on to the journey. So we start with where that person or the product started, we move on to where it is today, and in this meantime we understand what are the various challenges associated with the system, what are the growth opportunities available with the system. And from this point, the present, we move to possibilities. From this point onwards, what are the various directions that the person or the product take. Once we have this piece of information, we move on to responsibilities that the person or the product take upon. And the idea the reason we are discussing responsibilities is this. In modern age, we pay a huge price to ensure trust. So we want to highlight, or we want to pass along the information that when you can generate trust, you invariably again generate value, and therefore you generate wealth. We want to understand different ways in which people generate trust, people take on responsibilities, and this is a very core concept of understanding wealth overall. And the reason or the motivation behind doing all of this is this. When someone has an inspiration, that person should have the key information, right? And we want to serve as enablers. We want to have that information ready. We want to have those various systems at hand, so that when the inspiration is raw and the person is in the prime state, they can take and experiment with different systems and taking different levels of responsibilities, and therefore come up with a new product or a new career. And that is the very idea. It's very simple. Someone else's past is someone else's future. So we want to be this. We want to be the connecting agents, if you can say, right? So this is Anteambulo, and we are here to be your usherers, and we are here to pave the paths.